Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. On today's topic, we're going to react to Antonio Talk. Americans have government fatigue. I think the whole entire world have government fatigue, to be honest with you. And the number one sign of that is because of, you guessed it, I don't even know why I'm hiding my chain. Well, I wasn't hiding, I just forgot it was under my shirt. Because of Palestine. The whole world is government fatigue. We now understand that, well, we've been lied to. We've been told that we have freedom of choice. We have freedom to vote, freedom to pick our leaders and whatnot, and freedom to pretty much decide where our troops are going to go to fight for our freedom and so on and so forth. Well, all I got to say is, although many people knew from the get-go that all that was bullshit, I think that Palestine has truly woken the whole world up. That, yeah, the freedom that they're telling you about, you ain't got it. You're going to have to fight for it. Anyways, let's go ahead and react to this and see exactly why the people are sick and tired of their government. And I'll give my commentary on it. Let's get it. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like what you see.
If you currently living in America, I need y'all to start being on your P's and Q's. In November, Trump will be cutting 40 million people off of their SNAP benefits. And it's ironic that 42% of the people receiving these benefits are white Southerners. I tell y'all this all the time, but racism destroys everyone. And it's just like most of these conservatives that support this, they're Christian. What is wrong with giving people free food, bro? Like, that's all I be saying. They want to claim God. And
isn't it crazy how, to be quite honest with you, the amount of Christian that I have spoken to and amount of video that I have listened to when it comes to Christianity is, the number is just massive. I'll just go ahead and leave it right there. I don't know the amount of hours of video I've listened to, but I'll probably say like over 1,000 hours. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of the things that I hear from Christian is, oh, they love peace. There are people who, when they get, slap on one cheek, they have to turn the other. What else? Jesus loved the peacemakers, and stuff like that. But for some reason, this seems to be in the core when it comes to the disillusion that is in America. What do I mean by that? Like, Palestine. You guys do realize that the only reason that the genocide is happening in Palestine is because of the support of the evangelical Christians, right? Like, you guys do realize that, right? Without the support of the evangelical Christians, especially here in the United States, guess what? The genocide in the Middle East will stop. They claim that America is also a Christian country. Let me tell you guys something. America has been with war with other countries and stuff like that for over 200 years. Again, supposedly this is a Christian country. Supposedly the leaders are Christians. Supposedly the people who are voting to put these people in power are Christians. Supposedly the people who are allowing these wars to continue are Christians. Again, love thy neighbor, love your enemy. You get slapped in one cheek, you turn the other cheek. And now we see this. A lot of people who are supporting this are Christians. Just trying to connect a lot of dots here. It seems to me like Christians, y'all starting to sound like a bunch of hypocrites. I'm not saying you are, but sounds to me like you are.
Jesus, but don't want to embody him at all. And I know a lot of y'all feel defeated, like, what can we do? We can't do anything. We can. Start being more community-based. Start learning how to grow your own food. Let's start back trading and bartering. Listen, the government cannot control you if, for one, you know how to get your own food. Number two, you're physically up to par. Make sure y'all do y'all daily push-ups. Make sure y'all walk 10,000 steps every day. Make sure y'all try to eat some fruit, veggies every day. Drink your water. Try to do the best you can. This kind of ties into growing your own food, but knowing how to live off the land. Do you know how to start a fire? Do you know how
also build a skill that's gonna carry you in case everything goes to shit? You want to have some kind of skill that's gonna be able to, keep the money or the potato, if that's all we have to live off of to keep coming into the house.
How to turn dirty water into clean water, things of that nature. I'm rambling on. Let me get into the point of this video though, man. Many Americans are fed up, and rightfully so.
All right, bro, I need you to lock in with me for a second because I'm about to spit some numbers at you. This shit is insane. $38 trillion debt. 42 million Americans are about to lose food stamps. Farmers are losing their subsidies. 40 million Americans are about to be kicked off their health insurance. $40 billion to Argentina and $22 billion to All while there's a $300 million ballroom being built on the fucking White House, and we're giving tax breaks to billionaires. I'm gonna be real fucking honest with you, bro.
Man.
This shit feels like a real let them eat cake moment. These niggas are playing in your face, my face.
It's literally like a y'all can't do nothing, so we gonna continue to do what we do. And you got these dead brain MAGA supporters, bro. Make America great again. He just want to.
It's not just MAGA, it's also the leftists. Okay, they make it seem like they're not part of the game. Guess what? You're also playing the game. Your game is just run a little bit different, but you're playing the game. Right now, we do have the Republicans in office. That's right. But guess what? When Joe Biden was in office, guess what? He kind of did kind of the same thing. I mean, he also locked us in the house for, with the whole COVID situation. It's all part of it's a giant club. And you're not in it. You're just a pawn that's being moved around in their game. You think that you have choice. You think that you are on the right side of history. When in reality, you're just playing part of the game, buddy. Wake up.
Make America racist again. My goodness. I mean, again, this shit still is, right?
Donald Trump, Ron Estes, and all these other pieces of shit in office now. If you're not gonna do what the government is supposed to do,
provide for its citizens.
Right.
then what the am I paying taxes for?
Right.
That's simple. You pay tax so that way you can go blow a bunch of innocent brown people in the Middle East. That's why you pay tax for. What, you think you pay tax so the government can take care of you? Seriously? We are giving money to a state in the Middle East that has free healthcare. Meanwhile, you break a bone, there goes your whole entire paycheck. There goes your saving. And guess what? Yeah, you're still going to keep paying tax.
Not feeding the babies we have. Why does the government want more? We're not feeding the babies we have. Why does the government want more? I know you're thinking.
All right, hold on, I want to stop right here. This is an amazing talking point. I remember the Charlie Kirk debate where he was talking about the pro-life. You know, he's against abortion and things like that. Okay, I would respect your opinion, but when it comes to the children that are already here, he didn't advocate for free school lunch. So y'all don't want to take care of none of the kids that are starving and homeless here, but you want people to have more. So that when the baby get here, you can say, oh yeah, fuck them. It's because they want you to be slaves. 9 times out of 10, that child is going to fall down the wrong path, end up in the jail system. And jail system is nothing but modern day slavery, bro. It makes these people billions of dollars. So I'm telling you, bro, when you sit down and think, it's like, damn, that shit makes sense. Like I said, even school keeps you on a 9-to-5 mindset, like getting you ready for either school or jail. Hey man, this is America, bro.
What's your statistic? Where's your proof that we're not feeding the babies we have? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that my toddler's daycare just opened a food bank in the fucking lobby?
Damn.
My toddler's daycare just opened a food bank in the fucking lobby because his classmates might not be able to eat. We got the government. Who's in charge of SNAP benefits? The government that's in charge of food. The government that decides where our fucking money is gonna go is gonna give $40 billion to Argentina. They're gonna build a fucking
This is how we all
ballroom
should be
to
feeling, bro.
have big old gilded dances.
You think it's gone bad now? It's just getting started. Yeah, it's just getting started. We're about to start a war in the South, by the way. Yeah. You see, that's gonna cost billions of dollars to transport the weapon, to feed the soldiers, to keep the light on, to keep gas in the car, to move around, to keep fuel in jet fuel. All that is going to cost billions of dollars. I'm telling you right now, the only reason they're most likely calling the SNAP benefit is simply due to the fact that they somehow need to squeeze money in some areas to be able to feed the war that is about to start in Venezuela.
Gonna send how much fucking money for missiles, but the babies we already got, we're not gonna fucking feed. We already don't feed the babies. And the government's out here saying we're under-babied. We're not under-babied, we're underpaid. You want more babies? Fucking pay us. Give us the money to feed our fucking kids. Could you try that? Could you think that one through? Could you pull up one Excel spreadsheet that says pay the moms and dads and they'll fuck more? Who wants to fuck right now with these bills? Who wants to, huh?
Hey, oh God, hey.
I'm kind of glad he really said that because if you've been on X, I'm sure you probably came across the talking point of white people saying that they're being wiped out and that they're being taken over. First of all, I just want to go ahead and tell you white people that nobody is stopping you from having babies. By the way, you claim that you're being wiped out. The reason you're being wiped out is because you guys are not having babies. And I get it. What he just said makes 100% sense because people in the economy today can't seem to afford the basic means of living, let alone bringing another child into this world that they have to now feed. You know what I'm saying? So perhaps instead of looking at the, black people or Mexicans or Afghanis or any other race that's making their way into the United States that is not the same color as you, because it seems to me like you are pretty much picking on them because of the color of their skin, even though we have other Europeans who are also migrating into the United States. But what I do want to say is the reason why you are being wiped out is simply because the government has made it extremely difficult for the, minimum wage people to pretty much have babies, because the minimum, the lives of the American people is starting to become harder and harder to live by. And so people are starting to have a hard time producing babies. Even though we are living in such a huge free sex market, even though abortion also plays a huge role in the fact that you guys are kind of slowly dying off. But these are a little bit of tip that I do want to give before you start pointing finger at migrants wiping you out. Instead of pointing finger at them, you should probably get busy in the bed so that way you can start producing babies, Anyways, like I said, I was gonna piss off some people. And if I piss you off, I'm glad I did. And if you made it this far while you're pissed off, before you leave, go ahead and just hit that little subscribe button right there so that way you can come back later and then I can piss you off even more. That will make my day. With that being said, thank you for stopping by.